You remember in third grade when you were at the track meet and there was that kid that was just super speedy, frickin' eating Fruit Loops for breakfast, and he always beat you? That's your guy, Adesanya. Stop racing the kid on Fruit Loops. He's too big. He's a heavyweight. He scares me. He scares children. Stop fighting him.
The power is within us. We can make this better. Forget divide and conquer. Weather the storm together.
I cannot believe they're fighting again. This is a huge story. I wasn't super intrigued by their first fight in MMA. It was 0-2 for Izzy in kickboxing, and then they're meeting again. It was like, okay, kind of cool, but I figured Adesanya was going to beat him, but he didn't. And now, this is huge. I remember when Usman was fighting Covington, and Usman was saying, like, Covington's really good, like, one of the best fighters ever. It's just so unfortunate for him that he's in my generation. I am superior to him. He'll never beat me. That's your luck. You're so good. If it wasn't... My mangoes fell. If it was 1971, like, champion. Kind of maybe same thing here. Oh boy, Adesanya. I have two thoughts about how this fight can pan out. Either Alex Pereira is going to just be more aggressive, because he's seen, like, once he turned it up in the 5th round and landed a couple of shots, it was over. So either he's going to come forward more aggressive in the 1st round and knock Izzy out in the 2nd, or even 1st. Just, I hate how he stalks you, and that would be so annoying. Can you imagine? Like, get away. Leave me alone already. Back off. Give me a couple minutes here. He's just, like, always in your face. Really annoying. So either that's going to happen, or Adesanya is just going to channel his ancestors of Nigeria, and he's just going to be, like, in the zone, and just every shot, and he sees everything coming 7 seconds in advance. It could be that. I'm leaning that. Adesanya is going to win by knockout round 2. I've debated it. I've went back and forth. I'm betting on black. You bet on black and you get it back. There's also a third option where Alex Pereira, I feel like he's improving really fast. Like, he just got to MMA and leaps and bounds. He took Izzy down in the 1st fight. I feel like he might just take him down and pummel him into the earth. He might do that, and he might be like a really good wrestler now all of a sudden. And then he's just like, what's up, Whitaker? All the wrestlers of this division, I'm better than you already. Could be that. He's huge and scary. When it comes to Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal, I feel like Masvidal is on his way out. I don't like what he did to Covington, a little cheap shot. Now he's lying about it, pretending it didn't happen. We all know it did. We weren't there, so we're just guessing. We're morons, but whatever, man. He's guilty in my eyes. I feel like he's already talking about retirement. He's not fully there. Gilbert Burns should be a champion, except he's in the same generation as better fighters, so he may never be. I feel it's an easy Burns victory here. Masvidal has nothing. He's in Miami. There's too much pressure. Even if Masvidal wins, he's not getting the Leon Edwards fight like he should. So it's like, I feel like he doesn't have the same motivation. He's going to retire. He's made lots of money. He had one flying fun knee. That was done. Oh, these fights drop off hard. Ouch. Oh, Rob Font. 3rd fight. That hurts. I don't even remember who Yanez is. I know he's really good and he's destroying people. I've heard good things, but I don't remember one of his fights. I imagine he'll dispose of Rob Font quickly and easily. But whatever, no one cares. Kevin Holland versus Ponzinibbio. This is an interesting one to pay attention to. Kevin Holland should win, but I feel like he doesn't train like a champion should. He's not in this to be a champ. He's just sort of he's a fighter to be cool. This is so cool. I'm a martial artist. He doesn't have the discipline, so he's already out. He's already hinted at retirement years ago, and he came back for some reason, lost 2. Ponzinibbio should get knocked out in the 1st round, but he's probably going to get wobbled, weather the storm like he always does, and then come back and beat him by a decision, and Kevin Holland will know defeat again by a lesser man, not even as good, and he'll be like, I should have trained better. Rosas Jr., we just have to assume he's the next champ. He's going to be youngest champ. He'll beat John Jones' record. Submission round 1, if not knockout round 1. Guaranteed. Who's Christian Rodriguez? Not one person knows him. If he was gone missing, people would be like, who went missing? No one would call the cops. They'd be like, oh, no one's missing here. You're not important. Gastelum versus Curtis. I don't know what happened to Gastelum. He has Kevin Holland syndrome where he just doesn't train. He was mentioning in an interview that training for MMA got monotonous. So he's already bored and been bored for a long time. So he doesn't care. And he eats too much. He's overweight. Never again will he be mentioned in the top contenders series list of people. Chris Curtis, not even like a top 90 fighter, but he'll beat Kevin Gastelum, that's for sure. And then the fights drop off so hard I can't even look at my screen anymore. So, interesting fights ahead. Adesanya, can he do it? Can he finally overcome this monster? He's been winning every fight until he dies. He's so close. He's the better fighter, you could say. I don't know, man. I have a sneaking suspicion someone's going to break their leg in that fight. I'm so sorry for bringing that into the universe. Don't. Oh, every time someone throws a low kick, I'm like, don't break it. I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, Adesanya, don't throw any kicks. Pereira's bones are made of, like, rocks. I thought that's what happened in the first fight. Izzy threw that kick and then hurt his leg. He rolled backwards. That doesn't... Whenever I hurt my leg, I don't do a backwards somersault. That's a stupid thing to do. Sure, a guy wasn't chasing me, trying to further hurt me, but still. It doesn't seem like a healing move to flip. So, don't kick. Neither of you. No kicks allowed. It's not kickboxing. It's punch fighting and hugging. Bitch. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos? I'll see you next.